You have to poop in the other room, then take it to this room, and then eat it.
What?
You vile child.
I'm explaining the process.
Wow.
You know what? You know what? You know what? That is all. Mike, we can't hear shit. Sorry. Mike.
We can't hear shit because shit doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, man.
Put it like that. Ah.
Ah.
What?
Ah. Darn.
Darn. Yeah.
Oh no, my best friend's dead.
Oh no. I wish I sounded like I gave more of a shit. Ah.
But you don't. You
No,
don't.
I shouldn't make that.
Alas.
Too
I wouldn't be
early.
surprised if the reason that for that is the booth. They were just like, okay, you have to say darn. Why? Just say darn. Darn!
Dude, that's probably the case. They just like, here's a script. What's the context? We have no fucking idea. Okay, cool. We'll just go with it. That's.
Ever you have to do one of these fucking games? Say something.
It reminds me of the Rouge. Go to the wave. The wave ocean. They'll go to the wave. This is the wave ocean.
They just. That would be the best if I had a game and Curb could like just do his lines like, "I will get you, fiend." Maybe fiend. Should I do fan? How does this? How does this go again? What? Okay. All right. And like the entire.
What, Larry? What?
Yeah, the entire time the character's on screen, lips flapping, like,
The worst was like, and Dave, you'll get this. There was a One Piece game for the GameCube like years ago, and they had like it was kind of the cutscenes were kind of done like tome style, where it's like the talking avatars that come up and like just the stat and everything. And there was a scene where they have the part where like Luffy breaks out of Arlong Park after beating Arlong. And he screams like, Nami, you are my friend, or whatever. You are my crewmate, or whatever the hell you want to say.
A very lovely and sort of lovely moment. Yeah.
Yeah, the one of the big moments. So it's that cutscene like in tome form with like the little static images that come up, and the drawings are meant to look like, okay, Luffy's like screaming and Nami is like crying and in tears and everything. This is how it was performed. This clearly shows that they have no fucking context when they're working on these things. Nami? Yes. You're a part of my crew. I sure am.
What?
Oh, the info here.
I don't think.
This was when it was being done in New York at the time. So this was a long time ago.
you're part of my crew.
I sure. No, just the I sure am is like what fucking kills me.
I sure am.
Yeah, and she's like in full tears and everything. So it's like, yeah, no.
Oh, you know what? You know what gets me in full tears, guys?
What?
Stop it!
Kick him out of the chat.
Now you're part of my crew.
Welcome to whachow. Oh my god, it's so cool. There's lots of fun shit for everyone to do. Hosted by Saigai, joined by other guys. You best listen up every time we go live. Review video games, discuss movies, penis apart jokes, talk about movies. Everyone at home is set there saying, oh my god, these guys are funny. Goof around every Wednesday night, bitch about crap that we don't like. Interview the guests in a friendly way. But did you realize you were gay? Logic, we don't have any. Maturity, you won't find it here. Virginity, your mother. It's a podcast and talk show, but it's just filled with dick jokes. So hey, why don't you join us and listen to the goodness? Watch out!
Watch out! Let's take a kick in the nuts. I'm your host, Saigai, and you are part of my crew. Today, we're joined by Kerbifer.
Wow.
Masako.
Nipple scrotum.
Dave.
I have the tiger bark.
Gina.
I am the quizziest of the quiz kids.
Gabby.
Celery!
Liz.
Friendship isn't in the motion, fucknuts.
Shady.
I fell asleep while having sex.
Musical Mike.
This is Musical Mike, and you're listening to whachow.
And Dustin Ross.
Oh my god, this fucking water is fucking delicious.
Excellent.
Goodness.
Alright, guys. Okay, welcome to December 14th. Holy crapola.
Oh my god.
Holy crap! Where did the year go?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Went over there.
I have no idea.
It's in the corner. Just
It's in
waiting
the
to-
corner. It's been bad.
Over there.
It's been learning its lesson.
That is not nice.
The bad year. Bad year.
Let's see. So, but it's getting pretty close to Christmas,
Oh,
and
damn.
I hope everyone's done their shopping or is getting at least maybe the final.
Fuck
touches.
no.
I'm scared to go out. Those
Well-
cars are just.
Oh, wait, no,
scary.
I work in a goddamn mall. I'm surrounded by people who do nothing but fucking Christmas shop all day. That is, no.
Is that
No.
their occupation to Christmas shop?
They Christmas shop in June. It's terrible.
All the time.
It's the only way to do it. Otherwise, you can't beat the
dude, they
traffic and it kills you.
Yes, it kills you.
Dude,
You
they
die.
celebrate Christmas in June, pretty much.
Oh.
Everybody's setting up their goddamn Christmas ornaments and stuff before even
See?
Christmas
I
comes
predict,
rolling in.
I predict by
tricksters.
2030.
seriously.
People,
And seriously, like that, in August, like loads of department stores in London, they were like selling all their Christmas shit. It was like
Yeah,
Dude, it's
same
not-
thing over here.
the middle of summer.
Okay, so
I
like,
predict-
obviously I work in the mall. The Hallmark store had their fucking Christmas ornaments out like in the middle of August. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Stop it! Stop it! No!
I
Stop it.
predict. I predict by 2030, January will be the new start of the Christmas season, just to make sure we're way ahead of the game.
We
Make
get 1
absolute
month
sure
off
that-
before
We want to get a jump start on things, pretty much.
Yeah.
Dude, you joke, but
Christmas
watch it
will-
fucking happen.
It'll be a year-long celebration. It will just like get to Christmas and go. Then the next day, it's like, okay, have a break. Okay, back to it. Okay, everybody.
Oh God, it's like a nightmare before. We'll now know what this like. Nightmare Before Christmas is America. That's what's
But
going
for
on.
real
That
this
is
time.
so true. Does anyone else here get totally tripped out by the lights? Because I'll be driving home in the neighborhood and I'll see a blue light in my mirror and I'm like, oh God, what did I do? I look in the mirror and it's just a blue light on someone else's like bush and I'm like, LOL, I just got owned by this guy's neighbor lights. It's like blue lights should not be allowed to be outside on lawns because I get tripped out. I'm like, oh no,
What's
I'm
better-
getting pulled over by a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but
Excuse me,
you're
sir.
supposed to
You have the
get,
right to
like,
remain jolly.
That ain't the blue light special. That's coming for me. What am I gonna do?
Oh no.
Oh,
I do. Oh!
Darn.
Ah.
Season back.
dude,
Oh no.
Sing. Sing your way out of your problems.
Anyways, but with it being the Christmas spirit, I have a donation drive going on Fireball20xl.com right now, and so far we've raised $742 for Child's Play, and that's
Nice.
fucking awesome.
Yes. Nice job, everybody.
Another thing is that my mother will be donating 10% of the total, whatever raised, by the 16th. So if you guys want to really see that number go up, like donate for the next 2 days, and then 10% of the total will be added because my mother is just a generous woman. They're all. Let me just run. Actually, no. I'm gonna have Shady Vox is gonna run down on the incentives because I miss Shady. Don't you?
Why don't
No one answers.
Take an incentive. Side, boom, go.
What?
Why don't we all take an incentive? Because there's so many of them.
How about
Oh.
Shady reads it because Shady hasn't been here in forever.
Oh, where is that?
Shut.
Shady.
Shady.
Fucking sloppy dicks.
Hello.
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep.
Damn
It's
it.
fucking great.
Fell asleep, man.
Okay,
Fell
for
asleep.
$1, your name will be added to the list of donators each week for the month of December when the podcast is posted.
Podcast.
Are we all doing Shady impersonations now?
Yes.
Thank you, Shady.
Dave, be shady.
So that's the okay. $10. We will read your name on air.
Mike.
$50. In addition to saying your name on air, you will also receive a sketch from Dave, Gabby, and Cy. If any other staff members want to be a part of this, please email Cy, and he will do so.
Okay, that's not.
Dustin.
Everything above, and Cy will make a
We
song.
need the number. How much is it?
There you are. That was a great impression, Dustin. That was amazing.
Either a theme or a video game remix of your choosing, provided it's not super complicated.
That's $100 for those.
Bosco, quick, bring us out.
At $200, everything above, and you get to be a guest on the show.
Whoa! Shit!
Oh!
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Sweet.
He was in Chicago. Now he's back on the show.
Yes, dude's back. Back again.
No, he's not. That was me. What are you talking about?
Now he's back. BRB.
That was amazing.
No, seriously, that was me, not.
You lied to us.
Anyway, yeah. So go to Fireball 20XL, click on the Holy Crap donation incentives. Jesus Christ. And be part of the show, like Dustin here. Dustin, doesn't it feel fucking amazing to be on the show? How great is it?
Oh yeah, fucking fantastic.
I am so hard right now. You have no idea.
Well, let's see. Other donation stuff. Other site stuff here is that I composed a song, with Castlevania's Bloody Tears and the lyrics set to Rarity from My Little Pony. That's right. You're all welcome. I know no one asked me for it. I don't give a shit. It's on YouTube / Super Sci Guy. Go check it out. It'll be great. And speaking of things that I really want to hear, gosh, I wish there was some more Tome. If only someone could make some more of it.
Fuck!
Oh.
Well, okay, I guess if I have to. Okay, so oh wait, shit.
All right, so I made this cartoon about a bunch of people standing around and talking to each other, and their mouths aren't very well animated, and the colors are pretty bad, and it's really annoying because they're they're really stereotypical, and one of them is black, and like it's really offensive, and I don't much care for it. I give it a 0.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And you should check that out right now.
You should go watch this thing and really give it a go. That's yep.
No, dude, talk about your latest and greatest thing. Talk about what you just made.
When I went to visit Burbank, and I was hanging out with Devin Matt Jr. and Edward Bosco, who play Raccoon and Doubling on Tome, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a little. I wanted to do shorts in between the main episodes of the series, and I had one written out already with the main characters, but I decided, you know what, we're just off the heels of the first episode. People really liked Raccoon and Doubling, and some people didn't fully get what they were all about. So hey, here's an idea. I'm gonna do a little cartoon about when they first start doing their job as hackers in the first episode. So it takes place before episode 1 starts, and it's all about them and their little shenanigans and what they're being hired to do and how they're doing it and everything. And we wrote this script and recorded it and punched everything out in just a couple days. And I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. And so I got back and I animated it. And it's now up on Newgrounds. It surprisingly, I didn't expect it to, just because it was a quick little side thing. But it got daily feature on Newgrounds yesterday, and it's on the front page for a little while, which is kind of neat. So it's cool. Go check it out. And we're currently working on the second episode. It's about halfway done now. I'm getting farther in with it. I announced on the Facebook page that we have Mr. John Jafari, aka John Tron, as one of the who is this head of love.
Be still in my beating vagina.
No, never. On that.
But where did the night go?
John Tron is going to be voicing a new character in episode 2, and while we have him here, since I've reached the halfway point anyway, and I'm starting to animate him now, Masako is also going to be in the second episode as a new character as well.
Yay!
Yeah.
And, yes, so that's
really excited for that one. It was really fun recording it because it was so easy. It was just being me.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, John Tron and Masako both pretty much had to play themselves for the characters that I gave them. So, but they gave great performances. They're a lot of fun. And then we have one more special guest who I will announce when it comes closer.
Satan.
It's Satan. Satan will be playing the bad guy of the second episode.
He doesn't do a very good job. You would think,
Yeah, no, he's. I mean, he hasn't done a whole lot of acting before, but he's pretty okay. He for his
Is that
third.
You keep getting front page. You keep doing deals with that guy. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, hey, Liz with the steal.
We'll see. He's actually Tom Fulp, so that's.
Curb with the rebound. Sorry, that was pretty good. Good game, everybody.
Side with the commentating.
Side with the it goes back to, and Shady wakes up, and Shady has woken up from his slumber.
Words? What?
This is
Liz with the
confusion. Speaking of Shady as well, because a lot of people have been asking about. They want an MP3.
What are people asking me?
They're asking about Battle On. They would really like an MP3 download of that. And I can confirm that we are going to be doing in the near future an official soundtrack, which will have a whole bunch of the background tracks composed by Mr. Kadjit.
Are we? I mean, yeah, we are.
Yeah. and one of the tracks that will be included on there will be Battle On. And we also have some other things plotting out involving music and tone. I won't.
You do?
I won't
Transformers theme.
But
Yes.
Transformers theme. What?
Good duh. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So lots of cool stuff. Keep an eye out. Check out the short. It's called Hackers. It's on my YouTube. It's on Newgrounds. Go watch it, motherfuckers.
Go watch it. And real quick, if anyone is a fan of Brentalfloss, the comic, in the month of January, keep an eye out for 2 other webcomic guys you may know of. I'm not that.
Penny Arcade?
Yeah.
Is it Phil and Joel from Bonus Stage? Because man,
VG
Oh, that'd be awesome.
VG.
No, it'll be the Slackers, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know.
I met Mr. Brentalfloss the other day. We
did
actually
you?
hosted a bar quiz at a local convention.
Oh, how was
and
that?
He was a real boss. He was really cool.
Okay, cool.
Like, you had to fight him. You had to fight him to get to like an item like behind him because he was a boss. Like battle.
Nah, not really.
Did he drop any good loot? Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop making the noises.
It was pretty cool. It was at a London gaming convention, and he was the star guest, and I was brought in as the last
You were
minute
not
guest.
star guest. What the fuck
You
is
were
up
not.
with that?
Nah, I was only there for the day. I was just due to time constraints. But the thing was, though, is that I was brought in to do the pub trivia quiz, and then they brought in Brentalfloss, so we both hosted it, and that was pretty cool.
Okay, cool.
And
Nice.
yeah, and then there was a round where we had to judge about doing like mashups of like drawings, and like for example, there was Mario and Lara Croft and Tomb Raider having to make him out or something, or like a crossbreed of them or something.
Oh,
I ship it. I don't know about you guys.
One thing's for sure,
Would.
yeah, the gaming community of London, they've got a very vivid imagination.
Oh, I'm sure.
Almost vivid.
Tad.
Well, I mean, you're part of it, so of course.
Just a smidgen.
Yeah, take him out and beat him.
Lovely. Well,
Yes.
if you haven't guessed, it's Gigi guys will be doing a Brentalfloss comic for the month of January. So please stay tuned.
No.
What the fuck is the GG, guys?
What the fuck is it, GG guys?
It's kind of a comic we're doing
It's
for
a
a
VG
while.
Cats. It's a VG Cats had another comic. It updated at about the same pace, but they were guys.
Oh no!
They were humans. It's called it's called video game humans.
GG Cats.
The VG guys.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm also going to be doing a crossover with Andrew Hussey called Ponystuck. Yeah, it's going to be great.
And Liz will
And
drop.
it will take 200 years to
Look at that.
breed.
The joke was so bad you had Liz disconnect.
Oh, man.
You killed her. Ah, darn.
Ow.
Darn.
Darn, yeah.
Darn.
Darn.
And she's back. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
How's you doing?
Hello.
All right. So if you were dumb
Hello.
enough to buy a 3DS like me, you
Hey.
you got into the
Hey.
ambassadors program, and they are finally unveiling and allowing for download the 10 Game Boy Advance games. To be included are Super Mario Advance 3, Yoshi's Island, Mario Kart Super Soukit. It's
Super
very good.
Soaker.
Mario Kart Super Soaker.
No, that's fucking Sunshine sequel. Mario Kart Super Soaker.
Right. Oh, hey, that's actually pretty funny. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a better joke than Ponystuck. Oh, what a faggot.
Mario Kart Super Soaker, Metroid Fusion, WarioWare Incorporated, Mega Micro Games, and Mario vs. Donkey Kong, along with the five new ones: F-Zero, Maximum Velocity. Fucking.
I have to make a new fucking short now. Seriously, you have to do this shit.
F-Zero, Maximum Velocity, The Legend of Zelda. You know what? Here you go, Liz.
Just give up.
There you go. I'm done. I'm just gonna sit over here.
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, Fire Emblem, Wario Land,
Fire Emblem.
And
Yes.
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
That's some good shit. And
That's
that's
pretty good games. I mean, at least 6 of them I'm interested in.
No, yeah.
sure
Oh
like
man,
half,
at
if
least
not most
6.
of those I
You can't
missed.
go
So-
wrong.
I'm
Half of
really,
those I
looking forward to
missed.
Wario Land 4. I will buy it. Oh, I will have it and going to play it and be like, boop, 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 boop.
They're going to play the Minish Cap, so it's like, I get this for free? Jackpot!
Yeah.
Oh,
Darn.
Darn!
darn! You're part of my crew. Darn.
Darn.
You're part of my DS! Darn!
I.
So that's going to be pretty friggin' awesome, so
Yeah.
for everyone who suffered the bloody $300 or so fucking million it took to buy it when it first came out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Aren't they like on sale used for like 159 now? I think.
Oh yeah, they're very cheap
Oh,
nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's dumb.
Fuck. My wallet weeps.
And I'm glad I didn't buy one.
Yeah.
Lucky fucking dog, huh?
He gave the money to us. Hooray.
Oh, what are we like? No, it's like
Oh.
surprise Japanese fucking Sonic. What's going on here?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The
here.
next thing is that
Magic's going on.
What's going on anymore?
Sonic
Magic.
CD, the great old Sonic CD classic, is out for Xbox 360 right now. Go buy it and play it. It's really good. It has
Huzzah!
with the sex box.
It has the
I've never actually
Japanese.
played
It
the
has
original.
it has the Japanese soundtrack as well as the American soundtrack. So if you prefer either or, you can pick whatever the hell you want. It's also available on Europe, PlayStation Network right now. That's you, Masako, and Shady, and Gina. Go get it, play it. Oh my God.
I will.
I want it.
For you American folks, it's you gotta wait until the 20th for PlayStation Network, and on iPhones and all that jazz will come out tomorrow. So go get it, play it, and you can play as Tails in Sonic CD because holy, what the fuck is going on and why?
Why not? Sure.
What?
Yeah, Tails is a playable character in Sonic CD.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's kind of a okay. It's nerd time. It's kind of a fucking trip out because they're using the Sonic 2 Tails sprite, and he can fly. And when you were in the Sonic 2, Tails can fly.
Oh no! No!
I know.
No!
All the worlds are like, what?
Which means now you can. Well, it's
Control him,
neat.
fly,
Like, hey, cool. You like this game. Now you can like explore places and things about it that you weren't able to originally, and it's.
I just want to see Tails in the bonus level. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Does he have a figure 8 dash?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Like you press up, does his tails like go really fast?
His
and it figure eight
tails
motion
go
and
into a figure 8 mode.
That'd be like, oh fucking hell. Mind you, the flying alone in the Sonic 2 tail sprite is like, damn it, fuck.
I know. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know much about Sonic, but I love Metal Sonic. Is
Metal
awesome.
Sonic
Just
is the
thought I'd
best
say
thing
that.
that's ever
Oh,
happened to
yeah.
that fucking
Metal
franchise.
freaking Sonic is
Sonic
so
Hero
good. I
not
love
happen,
it.
okay?
Oh yeah.
I refuse to believe that
good.
Sonic Heroes happened anymore, because Metal Sonic is the best goddamn character.
Sonic
Neo-
here what?
Screw Metal Mario. He's second rate. Metal Sonic can run.
Metal
at
Mario.
speeds
Wait, isn't
with
he like
metal.
in a game now or something? Which one is he in?
Oh, he's in that one that's not as important as the one Metal Sonic's in.
Yep,
Oh.
yep.
You know,
Like the way you
that
think.
one game.
Real
Here's the
fair.
thing.
I'm
Here's
a
actually
dis-
here's a little technical thing that just sort of occurred to me because in the very first level as Sonic, you run to the end of the level and Amy's there and she runs after you and like hugs you because it's all cute.
Yeah.
If you're Tails, what happens? Is Amy
maybe
there?
she's like,
Chaos Diamond 3 happens.
maybe she just comes up and is like, hey,
Amy just goes like, "Hey, Tails. Hey."
hey, I'm gonna be captured by Metal Sonic now. Okay, yoink.
That's Tails. What the fuck? Sonic, I don't have any other purpose except for to be captured. So, yep.
That's cool.
Introduced
Cool,
him.
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh yeah, this is happening. My jaw just like came unhinged.
Ah, my jaw. Darn.
Darn, my
Oh,
jaw.
my ow.
Yeah, so it sounds like it'll be pretty
The
awesome.
jaw.
Hey, by the way, since earlier we were on the subject of all the people on the show that are British, we haven't had Martin on the show in quite a while.
Yes.
Where the
Fret
fuck
not-
is he?
Fret not. Oh, right now he is still, I think,
Masturbating.
settling into his new home that he's just moved into in California land, and he is also working on something very cool that has been in the works for like I think half a year by this point. It is the Evangelion abridged one shot that he's doing in part of the Help Japan Relief Fund thing that people were donating to, where you could pick
That's
like
right.
pick like one other anime that Martin hasn't like done some sort of a bridge thing of, and he'll do a one shot of it. And Evangelion 1, so he's been working hard on that. I am looking forward to it based on the very, very, very small things that I know about it. And then he actually has something very, very cool planned after that. That involves Dan Green, who we talked about a couple shows ago, and we'll have some. I'm sort of involved with that as well. We'll have some details probably in the next couple weeks about it. So I look forward to that. But yeah, so much love, Martin. We miss you.
Okay, cool.
We miss you, dude.
Martin, man. Yep.
We love you, Martin, man.
I want you inside me.
And you're talking penis.
Fuck you, I saw him first.
With your beard.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
All right, musical Mike.
Yes. Hello.
Could you read this thing?
You want me to read something? Very well.
Are
Okay,
we
let's see
doing
here.
questions now?
Yes.
Okay.
Regards, Axel asked. I'll actually go against the crowd and write a personal thank you to all the cast members, really. Thank you for being awesome and willing to help others in need. I don't know if you remember, but a few months ago, I needed some advices from you guys about me moving to Sweden to Australia to go to a university there. I took every little bit of advice that you guys gave me to heart, and I wrote an application to the university, and here's the best part. I will actually be moving to California. That's where I want to go. Australia, excuse me.
Shit, man,
In
let's go.
February,
That's
where
not
I can
Australia
finally
at all.
stalk Dave
Shut
for
up.
real and go up to his face and ask him, "Hey, Dave, how are you doing today, Dave?" But jokes aside, I'm really excited and scared at the same time. But you only live once in life, so why the hell take the easy road? I would just like to say a huge thank you to all of the cast members on whachow, and keep doing what you're already doing.
We are happy to help, dude. It's very
Thank you very much, Axel. And I remember that question clearly now too. It took me a second, but yeah, we don't know what the hell we're talking about half the time, but the fact that we managed to influence a very important decision in your life is very cool, and we're very appreciative that you are appreciative of the appreciation of the. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yes.
You're welcome. Cool,
Best
man.
of luck to you. Yes.
Congratulations.
All the
That's exciting.
appreciation.
You have a good one.
Hopefully, well, spot me an email at dave@ggguys.com, and maybe we'll meet up, and you'll be able to say that in person. And I'm very glad that you made the choice to come out here and study. So it'll be very, very fun. I guarantee you.
And that was Dave at vgcats.com, right?
Yes.
Cats.
Fiji
At
cat.
vgguys.com.
VG. Great.
Anyway, I'd love to meet up, especially if you made the effort to come out here, and that's very awesome for you. Congratulations.
All right, let's see. Who wants the next one? The next question is about the next question is about not being accepted for your sexual orientation. Who would like to read it?
I'll do this one.
Okay.
Okay. Gene Harvey TSF asked, "Hi guys, long-time listener, first-time asker, kitty face. I have an issue. I have an extremely embarrassing father. Not the.
Oh wait, no, I
embarrassed
cop.
father.
This isn't the la 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 la. Just kidding.
Yes.
It's this one. There you go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Start over. That didn't happen. Okay.
Rewind.
Okay. And we are back.
I'll try that
Rachel
again.
Richie asked, "Dear
This is
Carson
actually a serious
Woodchuck,"
question, so don't be assholes about it, by the way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Rachel Ritchie asked, "Dear Carson Woodchow, this is not a woe is me question. I just wondered what you would do and any advice you could give. I am transgender, male to female. However, my family are very close-minded about this subject and are always trying to make me into the normal teenage male. How should I tell them that I am trans? Or should I tell them? Also, thank you for giving me a laugh every Wednesday night and putting a smile on this girl's face."
So I guess I'm going to assume that based off of the way they've worded this is that they've already done this without telling their parents. So now it's like, okay, the deed has been done, and you're finding a way how to break it to them.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, can I just go first?
Oh no, go ahead. Absolutely.
Basically, I think that to do this is a very bold step, and it clearly means that you obviously must have given it a lot of thought. And the fact is that you've done it. You've actually made it. It's your body. And I don't mean to quote the Sonic Sets. It's seriously, it's your body. You choose what you want to do with them, whatever you're most comfortable with. Fact is, though, is that it helps to have a supporting family that will help you, kind of get through this. But the fact is, though, they may feel hurt by the fact that you didn't go to consult them, or at least you asked their advice or anything. But the fact is, though, is that, they should really appreciate and understand that if this is the way that you want to live your life and you're most comfortable with on a psychological level or physical level, then, you should really just go with it. It's ultimately what makes you happy and what makes you the most comfortable.
I have actually, Masako, you might know the person I'm referring to. We have a friend who several years ago decided to make the same decision, and he had a very, very difficult time breaking that news to his parents, because it's no matter what position you're in, it's never easy to break that news to them. I don't know the full details of the situation, Rachel, but I'm sure it's not going to be easy for you or for them either. But I will agree wholeheartedly with Masako that it is absolutely something that you have to do. This is not one of the situations you can run for the rest of your life away.
No.
And I mean, I think that speaking realistically, because you are asking for real answers here, I don't know how well they would take it. I mean, I know that parents have very, very, I'm going to say skewed views about their children in relation to themselves, because they feel like I made this, and so they feel a sense of
entitlement or ownership.
Entitlement to what you do with your life sometimes.
Right.
And even if they're not so open about it, it's built into their system. So, they might, still have some of that lingering in them. But I think that if you have a good relationship with your parents overall, and then I think that they will understand and they will respect you for who you are and what you've chosen to do with your life and with your body.
Yes,
ultimately,
and another point to put is that really it's a sort of mechanism in the fact that, in a way, there has been harm to your body. Your body has been changed. Something physical has changed. And technically it's, I wouldn't say that, but it is on a base level mutilation, just in the sense that something quite significant has happened to the,
and that it's an operation.
It's, pre-op or post-op or whatever. Yeah, this is something pretty significant, and a big shift in the mindset is something very shocking for any parent to comprehend. So obviously they're going to be very defensive, but eventually, if you just tell them that this is something that you've seriously thought over, and this is something that you want to do, and that you're not just going into this lightly, they will eventually come to it. But it's not going to be easy, especially with something like this.
Yeah, I
so
think
don't expect it to be an easy ride, but hopefully, so long as you play it right and you execute the not confession, but the way you tell them in a
Send
very
them a note over
mature
Facebook.
manner, they'll eventually come to your side.
Right. I think if anything, my advice would be just to tell them the sooner the better, because they may. I don't know what type of people your parents are, but if they're conservative, they might be shocked and horrified at first, but eventually they're gonna have to come around. So my advice is bite the bullet. The sooner the better. That way you have more time to get over it, or they have more time to it'll be quicker to get over it.
And just be as mentally prepared as you possibly can, because that day very well could be a very heavy day. So
yeah,
you can do it. You can write.
They are gonna love you. I mean, because they are your parents. Don't forget that. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, just don't expect it to be a very easygoing day.
Hello, she's in the chat.
She's in the chat right now. So yeah, hi Rachel, and I don't know if we're helping much, but
Hey.
Hopefully this will do some good and etc. So yeah.
And even if the worst case scenario, if they do flip out, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do what's right for yourself and not by what your parents are expecting you to conform to.
Indeed.
I'm assuming you're at least 18 to 21, maybe older, Rachel. I'm not sure, but you are your own person now, and this is your decision, and you got to stick by it. You've made it, even if that worst case scenario does happen, then you can't back down from it, and there's no turning back now. So good luck, and hope that will all work out. And English, yeah.
All right, moving on, Gina. This is the one that is not anything with sexuality.
Okay. Can I read it? Can I read it?
I said Gina, you fucking faggot.
Yeah, Gina.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Jen Harvey TSF asked, "Hey guys, long time listener, first time asker. Kitty face. I have an issue. I have an extremely embarrassing father, not the embarrassing either. He is the kind who doesn't seem to realize that I am in college. I have had so many awkward looks during my improv show when they realized that he was my father. He even pulled out a fart machine and other stupid things like annoying bird calls. What should I do?"
Okay, so I'm gonna answer this the same way I answer anybody else who's like, my mom is being me. It's your dad. I mean, embrace the fact that like your dad is goofy or whatever the fuck, and like just kind of go with it. I mean, you said something about an improv show. I guess that means you're either a comedian or you're like stand-up guy or you do like speeches for people. I mean, well, just like base some stuff off that. I mean, yeah, your dad's a goof, but at least you have your dad. I mean, think about it like this way: you could not have him at all. I mean, like. I rolled it.
Oh no!
There's not a whole lot of information presented here, but I would say if it's getting to the point where it's like embarrassing you to where like your friends are kind of like getting agitated by it or like they're looking down on you for it, then I mean just tell him like, Dad, can you lay off a little bit? Like I'm kind of.
Oh, they're in the chat too. Okay, cool. Oh, hi. So, like, the problem is I asked him to stop and he won't take me seriously. Well, you actually have to, like, apparently you're in college. That means, you're, like, around our age, a little bit older, a little bit younger, whatever. Like, have, like, an adult talk with him. Like, okay, look, well, so this is the things that you're doing that are bugging me. Here, this, and this. Can you, like, stop or whatever? But, like, no,
Well,
like, be ashamed of him.
You said that he was making, like, what was he making noises during, like, your improv show, which I would argue is a bit, like, it'd be like being up on stage and then a guy in the back going, yeah, woo, yeah. It's like, if that's what he's doing, I would argue, you need to sit down and like, Dad, can you please not doing that during the shows because other people are trying to watch, and during like I assume that outside of improv he might like do that as normal, which I would think that's a part of his quirky charm.
You need to call him into a room and have a PowerPoint ready to go and like, look, slide 1 says you are annoying. Slide 2, stop it.
Here's why.
Slide 1, here's improv show. Slide 2, here's you. Slide 3, this is what should happen. Slide 4, this is what you're doing.
Let's say that. That's amazing.
I know.
Side
typed in PowerPoint presentation into the chat. I'm like, so what? I'm seeing this person like, a couple years from now, like at a business meeting, like, okay, so profits are down this month, and all of a sudden, and they're like, Dad, you're embarrassing me! Like, come on, is that like what this?
Oh, come on, kid! I'm just trying to have a little fun. Get out of my office!
It's like,
stop following me!
Oh, come on, darling. I'm just having a bit of sense of humor. Can't you take a joke?
Her dad is the Ox King, apparently. I'm not sure what's going on.
If he's following you around like everywhere you go and is like, Dad, don't you have a job? It's like, nope, fart.
Nope, fart.
God!
This
is basically hey, no, you stinker.
Ah.
You are, Dad. Holy shit.
That one was.
Hell no. Dad, I'm the first female president of the United States. Gorsh, daughter, I'm so proud of you.
I'm so glad.
Maxie, you're the best president I've ever raised.
Dad.
Yeah. So during professional performances or improv or whatever, it would be probably a good idea to sort of sit down and say, like, Dad, can you please not do it? Please don't do anything silly during these sort of things. Outside of that, I don't know. It depends on like, if you're like hanging out with a bunch of friends and he's just like hanging in the bushes somewhere going.
No,
I think your dad might have problems.
What you do is you print out his picture, give it to the staff, and like, if you see this man, do not let him in at all.
No, basically, it would just pretty much be like saying, "Is well, hey, sweetie, I've got my own contribution to the wind power."
Wow.
We just paid 10,000 houses worth of electricity.
I am glad you are not my father, Masako.
John, do the windy thing.
Was that a Homestuck joke? That was a Homestuck joke. Wow.
That was a Homestuck joke.
Fuck!
God! And Dave got it!
And fuck! Making Homestuck jokes and Dave banner. I am soon they are hamsticks just like me now.
Do we have any? We have one more question. Looks like
We do.
Okay.
And Dave gets to read it because he was like whining like a little girl.
It's not a really angry voice. You just did the fact that you got that joke.
Oh, it's funny. It's only tiny too. Fine.
You can make up more if you want. Crescent, I think. Crescent asked,
How should I deal with eating apples?
With eating apples?
So,
No,
so
no, he's coming from
Many
Homestuck
of-
Pony. Stop it.
I mean,
You have to
I
go.
wanted to do-
Wait, no.
I wanted to
Go
do-
back. Okay, no, Dave, go away from the thing that I don't like that everyone else hates. Go to the thing that I like that everyone else hates. That'll be
Yes.
a lot better.
How do I do the windy apple time traveling Applejack thing? I
Celery.
mean, how do I do home ponies? I mean,
Well, first you go to Tumblr and then scroll down forever. The end.
Homestuck ponies, pony. That is Tumblr. Tumblr.
Tumblr. Yeah.
Oh,
Tumblr.
nobody can talk today. What the fuck?
The actual question is how
is-
should I deal with failing a final? Number one,
You should have
cry.
studied harder. Good job. You blew it. God damn it. What the hell's wrong with you?
Jeez, no mercy.
Well, no, I don't know. I'm fucking stressing out of getting back into school right now as it is. Why the fuck would you fail a fight? Like, well, how should I deal with it? You take the class over. Good job. Surprise.
Well,
Or you hope that you make a good grade to pass the
What,
class.
what if what if
Failing
what if
the
they
final
didn't make a
doesn't
good grade because they were
necessarily
busy
mean you
reading
failed
Homestuck?
That's true. That's true. What?
What if they didn't make a good grade because they were busy reading Homestuck?
Well, then clearly they were reading.
Good job.
the
Yeah,
other
so
thought is, but if you do fail, then I would think, let's see, if you're above age, booze, lots of booze usually helps.
Yeah, but you just took a bunch of finals. What would you say to this person?
I would say if you fail and you're not doing well in the class, then I think it's not like saying like, oh, you deserve it, but like, you have to take the grade as you get it. Like you have to realize that was your own fault for not taking the initiative. But if you have a higher grade in the class and you just happen to not have a great day and fail the final, then you might want to just look and see if the grade will still keep you passing. I mean, if there's any way that you can still pass, failing a final does not guarantee you will fail a class. So if you think you've done well enough in the class, then there's no need to worry. If you haven't, well, then that's your own fault. You get what you put in.
outside circumstances aside, like maybe you didn't get study because something happened, some kind of accident, like car accident, family death, whatever the fuck. I don't know, something serious, whatever. Just the best thing you can do is just study and then take it again next time or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Shit's up.
Shady, you fell asleep in the middle of your final. What would you say?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, it sounds like
he
you
would
really
get
took an
shit
arrow
from
to
his-
the knee.
He would get shit from his teacher for like days and days afterwards, I would suppose.
Where is Shady anyway? I like.
Damn it! Get it!
You probably give him a cooked breakfast. He'll wake up.
Oh god, crap! It needs to have eggs, Masako. I cannot stress. It needs to have eggs.
Jam and toast
You want
with
eggs?
jam on.
Dear Christ, yeah.
So you're a Jigglypuff and you want Executor. Gotcha.
Yes.
Hey guys, this is
That's
like a
good to know.
monumental fucking event. Gabby just said more than like one sentence. Like that's.
I know, yeah.
Holy shit!
I can't. Her icon is Pinkie Pie, so I can't. I saw like Pinkie Pie answering this. Like, you need to study.
No, she would say you have to have a party. Pinkie Pie. That's all she
Well,
does.
if you fail your final, then the best thing to do is go out and buy a cannon, paint it pink, and shoot it everywhere and have a party.
Yes.
There you go.
And if you feel really emotionally disturbed, grab a whole bunch of inanimate objects like a rock and a bunch of things and have a really creepy tea party that scares everybody. Come here.
Because they're your best friends.
I failed my final, but you understand, Mr. Rock? Yes, you did really well on that test.
Jesus.
This is like fucking Ponystuck Central. This goddamn podcast, nothing but ponies and Carcat.
Ponies and Carcat and Carcat and ponies. Oh my
These
god!
are down this month, and
Yeah.
So we have about 20 minutes left. Are
We have
gonna
about
do
20 minutes.
Let's read something. We should let Dustin read something or talk about something. That'd be a good idea. What do you think? Right, where you could not just.
Hey now, it's time for fanfics. There's lots of fun sex and cock. Hey now, it's time for fanfics. The shit is messed up, but rocks. He just came in my ass. Who the friggin' hell wrote this crap?
And I fell asleep and got slapped.
All right.
Slap. Seeing double slap. 2 hit.
All right. The first thing we're going to read is Gurren Lagann and Jesus.
It's fanfiction time. Woo.
The first thing we're going to read is Gurren Lagann and Jesus, and Shady is the announcer because we haven't
Oh
heard
my
him very
god.
much.
Content, yes! Yes! Okay.
Oh, God.
oh yay!
Shady.
By announcer, you mean narrator, I suppose.
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus.
No, the
Okay.
announcer. Cool face.
Here we go. Author's note. I have noticed they have a section for Bible fanfiction, so I decided to write one.
Oh,
I wonder if this
God, no.
is what they were expecting. One day in Gurren Lagann, Kamina died, and everyone was sad. But then there was a bright flash of light and Jesus appeared.
Masako is Jesus.
Hey, Kamina. It's Jesus. Blessed art thou. What's up?
Curb is Kamina. Curb is Kamina.
Thanks to Jesus, I have returned to life!
Said Kamina.
You're too cool to die.
Said Jesus, who bumped fists with Kamina. Simon, Yoko, and all the other people in Team Dai Gurren waved goodbye to Jesus and Kamina as they got onto their motorcycles with hot rod flames painted on the sides and did a backflip off a ramp as the song Highway Star by Deep Purple was played by the angels who had electric guitars shaped like skulls.
So what's the JC?
Asked Kamina.
We're going to kill the Nazis, my friend.
Said Jesus. Something in the background exploded, and they drove their motorcycles away from it and did a high five while driving it at about a gazillion miles per hour. Jesus is a very good motorcycle driver because it's one of his god powers. Said Kamina.
I'm good at driving motorcycles!
I do not need weapons.
All of the Nazis were doing very evil things.
Justin Ross is a Nazi.
All of the Nazis.
What?
You're the Nazis.
Dustin, are you reading this with us?
Oh, fuck.
Go back
Yes,
to you.
that's what it does say.
We are the evil Nazis.
Said one of them. That is when Jesus drove his motorcycle through a window and landed on top of a Nazi.
Nazi Dustin.
Alas, I have been slain!
And the Nazi, Jesus kicked him in the face!
In the face!
In the face!
In the face! Oh my god.
No. Awesome.
Said the Nazis in union.
It's Jesus!
Oh,
It should be more like, oh, Jesus, it's Jesus!
Then Kamina broke through the other wall of the room on his motorcycle.
Just who the hell do you think I am?
He yelled as he scalped a Nazi with his Bowie knife. The Nazis didn't know who Kamina was because they are from the 1940s and awesome hadn't been invented yet. Then the Nazis were mad at Jesus, so they shot him a bunch of times, and then Jesus absorbed all of the bullets into his body and shot them out of his eyeballs back at the Nazis, so they died.
I'm Jesus, so I still love you, even though you're Nazis and I am killing you.
Said Jesus. Said Jesus. He's a pretty cool guy.
This is amazing.
Kamina did not have to forgive the sins of anybody, so he just cut a bunch of Nazis in half with his katana, and then did a backflip into his giant robot. Jesus rode on top of the robot like it was a surfboard.
Fuck yes. This is
Now
the
let's
greatest
go
thing
find Hitler.
that has
Said
ever been
Kamina.
written.
There was a Nazi trying to run away, so Kamina killed him just by looking at him. Kamina and Jesus rode the giant robot all the way across Germany. Each time the robot took a step, its foot landed on a Nazi, and the Nazi's intestines splattered all over the ground. Jesus said,
Since I doth have Jesus powers, I can tell that Hitler is somewhere nearby.
so they decided to look for Hitler, and instead they found Chester Cheetah, who told them,
Dave!
I am just a cheetah, not Hitler.
So Jesus and Kamina could not kill him because he is a God-fearing Christian who brings joy to people. Then Chester Cheetah took off his mask and it was actually Hitler!
I treat you, Jesus, I'm telling
Said Hitler. Kamina said,
It's not good to trick Jesus, evil Hitler.
and he kicked Hitler in the face!
In the face!
Yes! Twice! Oh my, I just came. It's everywhere.
At the same time, Jesus kicked Hitler in the face from the other direction.
Oh my god.
It was in slow motion, and it looked really cool.
Hitler, I am going to kick your ass in the name of the Father, myself, and the Holy Ghost. Wah!
Me too!
And Kamina. So then Jesus and Kamina charged up all of the spiral energy in the entire
Dragon Ball.
Wait a minute.
laser beam at Hitler, so that he died slowly.
Thank you, Kamina.
Said Jesus.
If you were any more awesome, you would be Jesus too.
Then Kamina and Jesus high-fived each other since all the Nazis were dead.
Basically, it was just like the 80s going, yeah! Da 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 da!
How the fuck do we top that?
Masuko, can you do your last Jesus line one more time?
Do the final line again?
Your last line one more time.
Thank you, Kamina.
Said
Jesus. If you were any more awesome, you would be Jesus too.
Thanks, Jesus. I know.
Yes.
End of the show.
Darn! How do we top that? You said. How about this story?
everything.
How about this story? And I want Liz to explain what exactly we're reading here.
What is this again?
Temptation of the.
Oh, yeah, hey, that's a pretty good fucking Liz impression, Curb. Good job, thank you.
No, I was just reading the title out loud. I wasn't stealing your thunder. Chill out!
Hey, it could have been worse. He could have fallen asleep in the middle of it, alright?
Yeah.
Come on, ladies, no fighting.
Okay, so
Temptation of the-
we have
Please.
Musical Mike will be the announcer or the narrator. The first line can go to Gina.
Okay.
And the second person can be Liz.
Wait, so who's the second? What?
I guess the second quotations.
Gina.
Okay. Okay, go. Who's the narrator?
Mike.
Okay, here we go. She showed up. I didn't think she would, after the way I had treated her the other day. I told her that I was in it, not for her body and not her personality, but I guess she was fine with that, as she showed up in the waiting room at 10 o'clock, like I invited her to.
I thought you weren't going to show.
I asked.
Well, I love you, and I thought this may be the best way to let you go.
Oh my god!
Damn it.
What?
God damn it.
I let out a sigh of relief.
If that's the case, I may be able to do this with her more often.
My duty side informed me.
Well then, shall we get started?
My body tingled with excitement as the impact of what was happening struck me. I was going to deflower her, that beautiful luck I had longed for so long. She looked a bit confused, having never done anything like this before. So I helped her by undressing her. Staring at her colorless, naked pixels, I discovered what true beauty was. No wonder the ancient Greeks loved gazing at the 8-bit Venus in the nude.
No, it's excited. That one's like, in the nude!
In the nude! I unbuttoned the blue pixel I had on my lower half and instructed her on the ways of foreplay. As her top pixel met my bottom pixel, I let out an ecstatic sigh. Such pleasure I had never experienced in my life. I didn't want the experience to be one-sided, so I let her stop, and I touched her bottom pixel for a bit. She grunted a few times and made comments on how she was sorry she hadn't done this sooner. It was time. As bottom pixel met bottom pixel, we both swooned in delight. We were in love, as Romeo and Juliet were, and nothing could tear us apart. When the deed was done, yet also hungered for more Tetris blocks and high scores at the arcade.
Let's do this again soon.
She said with pornography.
How about tomorrow?
I asked with a taco in my mouth.
Yes!
Success!
I thought to myself, going over the night's events of Mario Party and thinking of what tomorrow's would be like, I couldn't wait until we met again. The next night arrived, and we both immediately stripped out of our colors and began to get closer and closer to our rainbows. When we were about to touch, we were startled by a lucky camera corn.
I don't know, fuck, shady.
Well, if you insist, zip.
Eddie?
Just kidding, Gabby.
You there.
You there.
Announce the conductor.
It's a night shift tonight. I-Block, you're needed right away.
What?
She started.
No buts. Get out there now.
She left, very embarrassed, being naked and entered into the field, falling steadily to help the rest of the knight's comrades. I watched as she was covered up by another piece, waving goodbye as long as I could.
Get out. You're not needed.
The conductor ordered me. Reluctantly, I left the music. When a block is put into play, it has a low chance of getting a high score on the bottom. If it is helpful enough, it will get you to the top. But only Tetris blocks usually have that sort of privilege. I have never seen a T block make it out. I could only hope that my line would be useful enough to escape the punishment of a 3-line score for a Tetris and a nothingness. I sat around outside, playing in the arcade, waiting impatiently for my opponent, pacing back and forth for the match to end. After the match was over, the game over had taken place. The list of Tetris blocks that have been of use was posted, and I scanned the list with pornography. I looked over it thrice and checked a first and final time. She did not make it up. I felt a sharp pain in my middle pixel that threw me to the ground. I felt sick. Because of me, my sweet Tetris T block had been lost. Because of my lust, the beautiful block had been banished. I had nothing more to live for. I was wanted criminal in my own mind. I could not escape the guilt I had put upon myself. I grabbed the beer by collar coat and grabbed it and wrapped it around my head. It was the only thing I could do. There was no way out. I tightened my coat. I had to do this. My love would not want me alive after losing a round of Pac-Man and Tetris in the same row. I threw the coat towards my top pixel with all my strength. The pain was proper punishment. The lack of air was sufficient. I, my self-made jail was through. I fell to the ground, dead.
Anyway, excuse me.
Okay, we still have a couple more minutes, so we're gonna do the story again, but it'll be about Pokemon. Ready to go, Mike?
Oh no!
What are we doing? What are we doing? What? I didn't hear. What?
No. We're doing this again, but it's about Pokemon. Ready?
Not again. No.
Wait a minute.
We don't even have time to do that. There's like 5 minutes left.
Sure we do. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something.
I'm game.
Huh?
Mike, what did you want to say?
I wanted to say that so recently I've been working with a group called Team Dub Force, and we're a group that we do dubs of stuff. And I just wanted to sort of plug myself here. I did a dub with some friends, and I wanted to advertise it in the chat rooms because we're trying to get our name out. We're new on the block, and we just want to see what everybody thinks of us. So if you guys would like to just give it a shot and check us out sometime, I'd love for you to. I'll put a link in the chat room if anybody would like to see it. And
what's the name? How do we find it?
I love you, Sai. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want it in 2 liter? You want some?
How do we get to your fucking thing, you stupid?
How do we get to your stupid foot? Okay.
I'm trying to link it. Oh.
Hey,
Actually,
also, Sai, you should. This is 30 seconds long and it relates to Mike Pollock. You should play this through your speakers for the
I
show
should?
here. Yes, you should.
All right. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna play it.
Mike, as a big thank you to coming out for us, and just as a thank you for being the best damn voice of Eggman we've had in a long time, we got you on behalf of Sonic fans everywhere. Just a little gift. How excited!
It's light. Oh, awesome. Look, it's me! Look, it's me!
Great. It was...
What?
It was Mike Pollock unwrapped a present of Dr. Eggman.
It's me!
That's pretty cool.
Eggman.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, cool. Mike, for everyone that maybe they don't have a link, maybe they're listening to this on an iPod and like, oh, I want to check them out. How do we find your group? How do we
what
find
you can do is you can go to youtube.com And particularly right now, the debut thing that we made was made by a user named Sweet Poffin, otherwise known as LC. She's a very, very talented woman with many variety of talents. She has can do a lot of accents, singing, acting, and you can find that on her channel. So just think Pokemon, search Sweet Poffin, and one of the dubs we did was "This Is Halloween." We did a rendition of that. And we recently did one from Princess and the Frog that I can't remember the name. It's like Ma Belle Evangeline. I can't pronounce it because I'm dumb. But anyways, yeah. So mainly go to her channel, and you'll find us there. And that's sort of where we live, is on YouTube. And we're currently trying to find a way to make things more accessible to others. So by all means, so just search Sweet Poffin, and you'll find our first dub there.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Can I take the stage for a second?
Yes. Have all the stage.
Okay. Just doing a promo for a friend. This guy is not known at all in like any sort of music creating communities or anything. He's a very underrated guy. I recently discovered him through the Rock Band Network, as I'm sure you guys know. Myself and Sai have the whachow theme on Rock Band.
There's a song about it.
Yeah, and this guy has one of his songs on Rock Band, and check him out. And this guy is so crazy talented. He's only 18 years of age. Everything he knows is self-taught from being completely self-sufficient. Hasn't had any lessons or anything. And later on tonight, I'll be uploading a video. Me and him have collaborated and done a song.
Oh no!
Well, I think I can take over where he's being cut off because I have some stuff from him.
Oh, Masako and Shady both did all of Britain lose their internet? Gina, are you still here?
No,
Okay.
I'm still knocking about.
Okay, if you search on Facebook or MySpace Rocket Ship Resort, you'll find the kid in question that Shady's talking about. And yes, I agree, he's very, very talented. He's all self-taught, does totally original music. It sounds great. Check it out. It's called Rocket Ship Resort. You can find it, I think, in a few different places. And,
What part did I get cut off at?
Like, I don't even remember, but I told them about Rocket Ship Resort. So.
Okay, you can finish if you want, though.
Yeah, I was just going to say that me and him have collaborated, and we're going to be doing a cover of Blink-182's Up All Night, and that should be hopefully going live by the end of maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We've just finished recording. And you guys can find him at facebook.com/Rocket Ship Resort. He's also got a YouTube that follows the same tag, Rocket Ship Resort. Go check it out. This guy is crazy. Is just amazingly talented, and
He's
really
insane. He should be put in a fucking insane asylum.
really think he deserves more promotion than he has at the moment. So really mean a lot to me if you could go check out his material.
Okay, but speaking of just recording stuff, Shady, you sound really good as Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Like ponies. I like ponies.
No, you don't.
Anyway, that's the show. Does anyone else, Dustin? Did you have anything you wanted to say or add or do? Or you were a Nazi, so what else could you possibly?
Well, I just turned 24 today.
Hey, happy birthday! I had no idea it was your birthday.
Merry Christmas.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that too.
Well, hey, happy fucking birthday, man! You're fucking awesome, and you're the boss.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Dustin Ross is the boss.
Okay.
Of course. You're calling me boss because it rhymes with my last name.
Well,
Yep.
Dustin Boss.
Ross the boss.
Yeah,
That is what we will choose to refer to you from now on. You are Ross the boss.
Who is the boss? Dustin Ross, of course.
Yeah.
It is a cat reference. Fuck yeah.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Anyway, so that's our show for this evening. Go to Fireball 20XL, donate to charity. It all goes to Child's Play in the next 2 days. Help that total go all the way up to the tippity top, and get on the show with some sketches. Fuck.
Boobity
ghost, Dad. Anyway,
Ghost. Yeah.
that's the show. Go to a Child Tumblr page, ask us questions, look at fucking Ark, put us to ponies.
Look at Sonic like running like idiots, animated by a few of us.
Yes, so go to whachow.tumblr.com and go slap it in your SNES and have a grand old time.
Fucking awesome.
It'll be fucking amazing. All right, let's get the hell. Oh wait, I need to play music to get out of here, don't I? We can't leave until I play.
Well, that's
music.
what you have musical
Can't leave
mic
without
for.
the music.
We're gonna leave whachow. I'll talk to you later. Come back next Wednesday and you're gonna have a good time.
Higher notes.